Hello, welcome back to Something New. This is Sharon here. Today I'd like to talk about everything and anything. So, I'd like to talk about how to find yourself. Well, I don't really, I wouldn't say, because people are being exploited in all different types of ways, right? It's so I couldn't say, well, look for yourself in the bear store or look for yourself in the bar too drunk and an hour missing before you got home in between the time that you got drunk, some stuff like that. I'm not saying that ever happened to me. That scenario is just some person out there, that perhaps goes and parties or stuff like that. But anyways, I'd like to talk about my situation and the fact that I am just overjoyed to know God and to know God in a different sort of way than other people, because most people think, oh, you have to go to church or that's the right thing to do, or you're not Christian, or you're not a God-fearing person, because I wouldn't call myself Christian. I'd call myself a God-fearing person, right? So I wouldn't say um, what should I say? I wouldn't downgrade anybody's religion or anything like that. I spent my time, a lot of time, while I was young, at church, because my father was a preacher and my mother was always Christian, always, right? And so she was always decent, a decent lady. So it's with those things instilled in me, right? I could still become my personal self and still respect the the God of the whole matter, regardless of whatever religion or people are, right? Just the God in it, to respect the God part of it is what I do. So I embrace a lot of things in life. Anyways, um, except wickedness. Wickedness, I leave that to the narcissistic fools, right? Um, the ones per se that will put a mask on you, right? And think that you don't know your eyes or anything and abuse you and put that online. Now, these type of people are condemned to even their thoughts, right? Because you have to look into it. You're a prisoner of your own thoughts, right? So if you portray wickedness onto somebody else, definitely you will get your up and comings. I mean, me, I don't have no ill feeling towards anybody, regardless of what have taken place. I leave the ill feelings to them because that's a heavy burden to carry. I can't carry that. You understand? I think that the most best way to be is to be honest and always prepare yourself to be as honest as possible, right? And in that, living in those brackets of not hurting anyone, not wishing ill will on anyone, not trying to eat someone else's food because you don't have any, you know, burdening another human being to survive is not my forte. If I have to live amongst people, other people, I do my best to do my half. No one can look at me and say, you didn't help out in whatever form that is, right? So I, per se, don't find myself to be one of these type of slugs. Anyways, because really, I don't want anything that belongs to someone else, right? The keyword belongs. I don't want. You understand? So if I don't even know how my side view looks, how it look. I know I shouldn't do that, but whatever, right? Even my myself, right? I have a lot of things to do, but the first thing I have to do is make sure this girl feels straight. I don't got no time to be dilly dallying with no foolishness and lies. Come on, who's gonna keep up that lie, right? I am so happy and so proud of myself that there's isn't a person on the face of the earth which can diminish that. It's like that's an impossibility. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else. And what I'm saying is that hold your self power, be who you are, and be happy about what you are, who you are. Me, I am very happy about who I am, very okay with it. I've always been. That's why the devil don't got no time to do nothing else other than bother me. You understand? So, and another thing, some of these people, well, we could talk about this on another video, but we're gonna go on with this as to say the devil is tired of me, because every time the devil sends somebody, God say, "What you doing here? Hey, God's here. I'm here already." So I don't understand. Remember, I'm a child of God. I don't got to get dressed and go to church every Sunday to prove this to a human being, because this is not my goal in life, right? I am okay with me. Throw all kinds of sticks up in the air, right? I've never been diagnosed with any kind of disease. I've never been involved in any kind of criminal activity. And that's why they always have to keep me in the dark. You understand? They can't come to me and explain to me nonsense and expect me